Welcome back. It's Thursday and it's our tech discussion. Prior to this time, of course, we've had Dr. Adebowale Owoseni in the house and we're talking about the fourth industrial revolution. Well, today on the show, we're moving forward from where we stopped the last time and we're talking about the jobs and the opportunities that the fourth industrial revolution will create and how to get yourself prepared for them. It's great to have you, Dr. Adebowale. You are welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great.
You're welcome. So, yes, I put up that video on my page and a number of people were, they were awed and enlightened by that video when we spoke about the fourth industrial revolution. Let's just have a very fast recap what the fourth industrial revolution is and what it's all about. Just a very fast one.
Okay, so the fourth industrial revolution is the use of emerging technologies, to drive production. Okay, so I remember that the last time we stopped by saying that what we're doing hasn't changed.
Okay.
But how we do what we do is what is changing.
What is changing.
Okay, so take, for example, we go to school. We've not stopped going to school.
Okay.
We've not stopped studying.
True.
But how we go to school, how we study is changing. So before now, school, when you think about school, you think about a four-walled, building, and then you have a classroom, you have desk and blackboard and all that. That's the traditional concept of what a school is. But today we have schools without borders, we have online schools, we have,
schools.
So
like VR to learn, and they're getting into your environment. You take the whole class into a particular environment.
Thank you.
Via virtual reality and all of that.
Thank you. So when you also talk about, medical field, those days when you want to perform surgical operation, you talk about a theater where you see nurses, doctors going and do all that. But today you have robots that can perform surgical operation, from a distance. So you don't really have to, more like a virtual kind of operation. And we also talk about changing of body parts, that today you have systems in place that can allow you to print using 3D technology to print out different kind of body parts, and then you do those transfer without necessarily pulling it out from another person. So how we do what we do is changing. What we're doing hasn't actually changed.
Okay, so how do we prepare for this? We're speaking about new forms of labor. How do we prepare for what is coming? Because in fact, it's already here.
Yes.
It's what's coming, but it's going to become more prevalent and all of that. How do we prepare for this?
Okay. So statistic has it that within the next 5 years, by 2025 precisely, we're going to lose over 5 million jobs to automation. So it means, yes. So it means that automation, which is actually the order of the day now. So you have systems, processes being automated, things that human beings are doing right now, will become automated. Just think about it. Think about so many things that we're currently doing. Is what we are even seeing happening now. So we see today we see robots that go to war rather. You see robots. You have autonomous cars, or what do you call it now?
True.
So we have
self-driving
cars, and so that means as a driver, really, there's no job again for a driver. By the time we have okay, so the question now is, how do I remain relevant
exactly.
in the next 10
years,
15 years, okay? So I think the first question you ask yourself is, what amount of thought, thinking, creative thinking goes into what I do today, okay? My tasks today, are they repetitive enough for a robot to take it on? So if whatever you are doing today is something that is repetitive, there is no amount of, sufficient amount of thought that goes into it, creativity that goes into it, then, your job is a candidate for automation.
This is the first time I'm hearing this, and it is very, take what he said now, the level, but you see, when I think about the advancements in artificial intelligence, it's scary because now you have artificial intelligence that can think creatively.
Yes. So, and then just take over. It's called machine learning. So you have different scenarios, and then the machine will learn whatever you are doing, and then the job is over. So what are the things that we need to start doing? Now there are certain skills that we need to begin to build. And some of those skills involve ability to think critically, ability to solve complex problems. People management skills too is important.
Yes,
so
because that one is one that is,
so managing people, managing things and all that. So those are the things. And then we also talk of interdisciplinary skills. So it means that you're not just focused on one kind of discipline. So an example will perhaps be a software developer or a coder, for example. So a software developer can work anywhere. You know, you don't have to, wherever you can, I mean, you fit into agriculture, you fit into governance, you fit into health, you fit into everywhere. So also these other skills that I mentioned earlier. So these are the things that we need to start looking at as an individual. Now, as a nation, I think we've seen improvements. We've seen tech hubs here and there. We've seen government trying to partner with private sector to do things. Okay, but I think we can do more, okay? Especially when it comes to STEM, you know. So science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So we need to go deep into the grassroots and allow these kids that are coming up to, I mean, train them, catch them young. I don't know how many schools today offer coding as a subject. And if you go to places like China, India, you see a kid of 5 years, perhaps even 4 years, writing real codes.
Real codes.
No, wow. So if somebody that is just 4 years old can write codes, you know, can talk to machine, can do machine learning and AI, then you can imagine what that kind of a person will do when he's 20 or 24. So those are the things that we need to start doing. We need to also put this into policy decision, especially government agencies, see how to drive this into I mean, grassroots. Yes, I know as a nation we have bigger challenges, but then again, we should not allow these to
make us lose sight of what is in front
because the first, the second, and the third industrial revolution, just as we said the last time, it appears Nigeria wasn't really pick
Wonderful,
up on time.
Dr. Debo.
And then this is here again. So we need to start
had more time
something.
to talk about this. Dr. Debo, on social media, how do people, you know, for people that want further learning and all of this, are you on social media? How do we get?
Well, I'm on social media. I'm on tweets _ Debo.
Okay.
That's my social media handle.
Debo.
And then Debo _ INST. That's my Instagram handle. And I have a website too. Adebowale Owoseni. Adebowale Owoseni.com.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll put out this video so you can get all of this information. Thank you so much, Dr. Debo. We'll still keep in touch. I know something good is happening, but thank you so much for being a part of our show. All right, that's it. It gets me excited, scared a little bit, but excited also at the same time. All right, let's head over now. We have a performance. Tokwe, are you the one with the performer?
No, it's me. Yes, and